Okay, good morning and welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be doing a Design Spark mechanical tutorial, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to create the Judge Dredd Lawgiver pistol. That was in the movie Judge Dredd. This could be a 2 or even 3-part video series. Part 1 will be how to model the part. Part 2 is going to be how to add details to the part. Part 3 might be the final, which will be the logos and stuff. Okay, we're going to go ahead and create new design. And change that to plan view. I'm going to make sure that this is in inches, so we'll go here to Design Spark Options, navigate over to Units, and it is Imperial. Okay. Now this is one that I did a while back, but I'm going to actually do a tutorial on this. So we'll go ahead and drag in the model. Not really concerned at what size it is. We don't really have to draw this at any particular size. I'm just going to go ahead and recreate it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw the stuff that can be revolved, which is basically all the barrel and this knob back here. So we're going to go ahead and put a center line in here. Go ahead and go to there. And then we're going to start drawing. So we'll grab our line tool and go from the end point. We'll go up about 0.8. Oops, that was way off. Okay, let's grab that line tool again. Come up 0.08. Okay, now we're going to come over. Let's go to 0.748 inches at a 99.3 degree angle. We'll click there. And now we're going to come straight down. And then we're going to do, actually that was too short. Let me undo that. Okay, we're going to go from there down. It's hard to see stuff. 0.071 inches. And we'll click there. And we're going to drag out to 0.718 inches. Now we're going to come up 0.139 inches at a 149 degree angle. And now this I'm just going to come straight through. We'll trim out that middle piece later. We're going to come out 1.704 inches. Now we're going to come up, let's go to 0.112. Now we're going to drag over to 0.714 inches. Click there, and then we'll drag straight down. Okay, now we're going to end that line there. We'll get our trim away. And I'll nip that piece there. We're going to grab our create rounded corner. We're going to click there, and we're going to put a 0.088 inch radius in there, or fillet. Okay. Now Control plus to zoom in. We're going to get rid of this little notch here. So go ahead and grab your rectangle tool. We're going to click there, and we're going to drag out to 0.367 inches. We're going to click there, get the select tool. Now we're going to grab our trim away tool. We're going to get rid of that piece there. Okay, now we'll pan over. Let's see if there's anything that needs to have fillets in it. We'll go ahead and add a fillet here. Click once, click twice, 0.026 inches. Going to be our fillet for that. Okay, now we're going to pan over. Put a little small fillet there, so we'll grab our fillet tool. Click once, click twice, 0.026, put a small one there. Okay, that's going to be our first piece of the puzzle. Now we're going to go ahead and Control minus. We need to move this graphic out of the way. So the way that I normally do it is I click on the graphic, I select move, and then I specify a specific amount so I know if I need to move it back, it's easy to do. So we'll put in 2 inches there. So now when I have to move that back into place, I'll just do -2. So we're going to go ahead and pull. We're going to click on this barrel here. We're going to select the revolve. We're going to click on the bottom of it, and then we're going to click this full pull. Okay, that's going to be our first part of the gun. Okay, now we'll go ahead and click on the graphic. We'll select move, and then we're going to move it down 2 inches. Okay, now we'll go ahead and Control plus to zoom in. Might be a little hard to see this stuff, so what I'm going to do now is just move the barrel out of the way. So we'll select the barrel, we'll go to move, and then we'll move the barrel up to 2 inches. Okay, now that's the barrel. Now we can start drawing this stuff here. So we'll go Control plus, Control plus. Let's go pan over. We're going to draw this piece right here. So we'll start off with a line. Let's go to the 3D mode. Let's undo that. Let's get our line tool. And then we're going to click there. Oops. Okay, we're going to drag out 1.707. And we're going to drag up. I'm just going to drag a box for this right now. I'm going to drag up 0.50 inches. And we're going to drag over 1.024 inches. We'll click. We're going to drag down to 0.330 inches. And we're going to drag over to 0.687 inches. Then we're going to drag down. Just drag straight down. Don't worry if it's not connected. Now we're going to grab our create corner. We're going to click that line and that line to create the corner. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do our radius corners. We're going to go from there. See if we can round this all the way. Okay, we're going to go to 0.432. Now we're going to do this side. Okay, now we're not going to be able to do that side, so we're going to have to put a fillet, a 3-point arc in there. So we're going to go from right there down to this piece here, and then we'll just kind of go to there. All right, now we're going to go ahead and grab our trim away. Let's get rid of these. Now we're going to put I'm going to move this line over, so we'll go ahead and click, actually undo. Make sure you're not in the trim away tool when you do that. I'm going to grab move. I'm going to click on this line. We're just going to nudge it over a little bit. We're going to nudge it over 0.030. Go ahead and select. Now we're going to grab our fillet tool or rounded corner tool. We're going to click there and drag out to 0.118 inches. It's going to be our main corner. Okay, so that's that piece. Now we want to go ahead and pan up. We're going to go ahead and create this box right here. We'll do that with the rectangle tool. So we're going to go ahead and click here. We're going to drag out. We're going to drag out 0.534 inches wide by 0.588 inches tall. Okay, we'll go ahead and click. We'll get the select tool. We're going to round the bottom corners only on this. 1 click, 2 clicks, 0.088. We'll do the same on this side. Yeah, that's going to be that part there. Now we're going to pan up. Now we're going to start putting in this detailed stuff here. So we'll go ahead and go from here. We're going to come straight over there. which is going to be 1.131 inches. I'm going to select off. I'm going to put a 3-point radius in there. So I want to actually radius this corner here. Let me undo that. Okay, we're going to keep it like it was before. We're just going to come down to there. It's 0.166 inches, and the angle is 61.9. And then we're going to come over to here. The distance is 0.219, and it's 149.5 degree angle. All right, now we're going to go Control minus. We're going to put this handle out here. The handle is going to be 87.8 degree angle, and it's going to be 0.960 inches. Okay, now I'm going to end it there. We'll Control plus. We're going to grab our pan tool and pan up. We're going to add this detail in here. We're going to do this with a rectangle tool. So we'll go ahead and put the rectangle there, and we'll drag out. Okay, we're going to go, the rectangle is going to be 0.109 inches tall, and it's going to be 0.781 inches long. So we'll click there. Okay, now we'll go ahead and get our create corner. We'll click there, and then we'll click there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and grab the line tool again. We're going to click there and come over at 90 degree, 0.083 inches. We'll click there. Now we're going to come up to here. It's going to be 65.6 degree angle, and the length is going to be 0.753. We'll click there. Now we're going to drag straight across. Click when we get to that line. Now we'll pan down. Not sure where that extra line came from, but we'll go ahead and get rid of it. Delete. We'll have to put another, grab that 3-point arch. We'll go from endpoint to endpoint. Okay. Looks good there. Now we're going to pan over. And we're going to put in our little hole here for the window. Actually, you know what? This isn't touching. So go ahead and create corner. Go ahead and click on that and click on that. Okay, now we're going to add some fillets in here. So go right here, click, drag this out to 0.209 inches. I'm going to do the same up here. Click, go to 0.033 inches. Okay, so we got a round fillet there. Okay, we got the barrel. We got this stuff here. Let's Control minus. Actually, go Control plus. We'll grab our pan tool. Let's pan up. Let's create a fillet right here. Click. It's going to be 0.033. We'll do the same there, a little one. 0.026. And then we'll do the bottom. 0.033. Then we'll do this one here. 0.033. Then we need to create one right here. 0.033. Okay, I'm going to put one right here so it's smooth. 0.118. Okay, let's pan down. Maybe one in here. So we'll grab the fillet tool again. Let's put one here. Let's go 0.054. And then let's put a tiny one right here. Zoom in. Let's grab our pan tool. Get our trim away tool. We're going to trim that. Okay, let's Control minus, Control minus. Let's pan down. We need to create that opening. So I'm going to use offset mainly for that. So we'll go ahead and offset this over to 0.04 inches. We're going to offset this line down 0.099. And we're going to offset this one up here 0.054. Okay, now we're going to get our line tool. We're going to put our line in here. It's going to be 0.273 inches long, and the angle is going to be 110.8. We'll click there. Click select to click off. Now we're going to go our create corner. We're going to grab that tool there and to create that corner. Now we're going to get a fillet round. We're going to click there, put a fillet of 0.054 in there. I'm going to do all of these in a little bit of a corner. 0.033, 0.033, then 0.054. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and grab the trim away tool. Let's cut that stuff. Control plus to zoom in. Let's pan over. I'm going to add our trigger in there. Come down to there. Let's see, I'm going to tell you how far so you can do it too. So we'll go from here down 0.04. I'm going to select to click off. We're going to grab our 3-point arch. Go from the end point to this part here. And we're going to turn this in. It's going to be 73.9 degree radius, and the length is going to be, or the radius is 0.175, and the degree is 73.9. So we'll click there. Okay, now we're going to grab the line tool. We're going to come over a little bit to 0.022 at a 4.5 degree angle. Select to click off. We're going to grab our corner rounder or 3-point arch. We're going to come from there. So that's going to be 0.198 inches long and an 87.2 degree angle. Okay, and then we're going to come out to radius of 0.341 inches at a 33.8 degree angle. Click there. Okay, now we'll put some fillets in here. Go ahead and click from there to there. The first fillet's going to be 0.033. We'll put let's control plus to zoom in. We're going to pan. I'm going to pan up here. Grab that fillet tool. First small fillet will be 0.011. We'll click there. Click the second 0. Let's go 0.014. Okay, now we're going to go. We'll probably need a top on this, so we'll click there to there. Control minus, control minus, control minus, control minus. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and move this out of the way. So we'll go pull, or actually not pull, move. I'm going to move this down 2 inches. Okay, now we're going to move our barrel into place. So we'll drag a marquee around the barrel. Remember, we moved it 2 inches out of the way, so we'll need to move it 2 inches back. Okay, so we'll go ahead and spin this. Let's go control plus to zoom in. Let's start extruding this stuff. So we'll go ahead and grab this. We want to go from both sides. And then we want to pull this out maybe 0.4, so almost a ½ inch. Give this a spin, see how it looks. You may have to adjust your pulls accordingly, so undo. That was too far, so we'll undo. So we're going to go 0.3. Spin that. Uh-oh, undo. I didn't do from both sides. Undo. Okay, come over here, check from both sides, type in 0.3. I think that's still a little too far, so we'll go 0.2. Okay, let's check that. We'll go ahead and spin. Still a little bit too thick. Undo. Go from both sides. We're going to go 0.17. This might be better. Spin. Okay, that's decent. So now I'm going to go, we can get rid of this piece in the middle. We don't need that. Now we're going to go ahead and extrude this piece here. Let's give it a spin so we can actually see how far it's extruding. We're going to go from both sides. And we're going to pull this out. We don't need to go that far. We could go 0.26 inches. Okay. Let me pan up so I can see the bottom one. No, this actually comes out quite far. Okay, so undo. Undo. Let's pull from both sides. Okay, this comes out like this. So we'll have to go at least 0.5 on this part. Okay. All right, that's not bad. Now we'll go ahead and pull the handle here. Let's pull. Select from both sides. I don't want this to be too thick, maybe 0.5. We'll see how that looks. Okay, let's go ahead and spin this. Oh, that's way too thick. Okay. Undo, undo, both sides. 0.25. Let's try that. Go ahead and spin. Yep, 0.25 looks like that'll work. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and spin this. Now we need to pull this little trigger out. We'll click on the trigger, we'll say both sides. We're going to pull this out to 0.1. Let's go ahead and give this a spin. Okay, that don't look too bad. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put a chamfer just on the top, or see if I can anyways on this. Go ahead and pull. Change from fillet to chamfer. And we're going to add a 0.040 chamfer to that. Okay, let's control minus. Now I'm going to go ahead and let's spin this around. Do this on the other side. Change the chamfer. 0.040. Okay, now we're going to go to top view. Okay, that's not looking too bad. Trying to keep an eye on my time here. I'm going to go ahead and end the video there, and then when we come back for part 2, we'll go ahead and start adding details in the logo. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed watching and you got something useful out of the video. Thanks again for watching.